Hello class, in today's lesson we're going to talk about international trade. International trade allows a country to concentrate on what it does best and trade for what it cannot or does not produce.
Absolute advantage. Absolute advantage simply means that the country can produce more of a good than another country. For example, Brazil has an absolute advantage over the United States in the production of sugar, while the United States has an absolute advantage over Brazil in the production of cars. Now we're going to talk about comparative advantage. Comparative advantage means that one country has an advantage over the other in the production of one of two goods.
Balance of trade exported from the country minus the goods and services imported from outside the country. Now we're going to talk about barriers to trade.
Without trade barriers, unprotected businesses are forced to remain challenged by all foreign competitors.
Tariff is a tax on imported goods. Tariff might help a domestic producer stay in business even though an imported good. Quota limit the amount of a good that's allowed into a country. That way, while a foreign good may be cheaper, domestic consumers can only buy so much of it before they have to buy comparable domestic goods instead.
An embargo completely prohibits the imports of that item. The government also placed embargoes on nations that they disagree with. These embargoes prohibit goods and services with businesses from the embargoed nations. Governments use standards to ensure the safety of imported goods to make sure that these goods comply with local laws. The example of use in lead in paint is prohibited in the United States due to the toxic effects associated with the ingestion of lead-based paint.
Subsidy government makes payment to a local supplier to reduce the production cost of the supplier. Exchange rate measures the price of one nation currency in terms of another nation currency. Exchange rate moves up and down to reflect the value of one country currency in comparison to another.
Appreciate drives the demand for the US dollar up, causing the dollar to strengthen. Depreciated or weaken relative to the dollar.